Wow, okay. They weren't lying, it just instantly collapsed.
I am bored. What should I do?
Ah, ich weiß.
Hallo und willkommen. Ich bin Meister Lenz and you're watching Get Germanized, and today we're gonna taste test different candies from all over Japan. Hopefully I will know some of them because I like to see myself as a connoisseur of Japanese culture. Okay, I will probably know one of them, if any, because this is going to be a taste test of less known candies. At least I have not seen many of them before. So maybe you haven't either. Let me know in the comments below if these are very common or if you think this is really random. Either way, it's going to be delicious even. And hopefully we're going to rate at least one of these items with 10 out of 10 natto. Because what is more delicious in Japan than natto, right? The first one we're going to try is Kisarazu Blueberry Gummy. This was made by Kaneka Shokuhin, and farmers have been cultivating sweet blueberries in Kisarazu city for over 30 years, apparently. Maker Kaneka Shokuhin uses real blueberry juice to make these bouncy gummies. The flavor is supposed to be sweet, it's not vegetarian, no common allergens in here, and I would say let's try it out, let's see what this is all about. So first of all, I would say the packaging deserves a little rating as well. I would give this probably, I mean, it's very precise. You see what's inside, there's blueberries on it. You even see the actual candy on the packaging. And so you know what to expect. It looks like it has a little bit of a gooey core even. I like that kind of stuff. So already my mouth is watering. I like this, especially that it does that to my taste buds before even digging in. So I will give this 9 out of 10 natto for the packaging. Let's see. Okay, the smell is already really good. Very blueberry, but a little bit artificial, not like super natural, I guess. Maybe I would even have a hard time guessing that it's blueberry, but it's sweet, a sweet smell, and nice. There's a little bit of a sparkly, sugary substance on the outside. It's probably sugar. And it's very squishy and gooey. So let's have a taste. Okay. Reminds me of a candy that you can have in Germany. So the texture, first of all, the outside is a little bit less gooey. There we go. It's still obviously gummy because it is a gummy, but less gooey. And once you get to the inside, it becomes way softer. And then there's a flavor burst. Definitely some taste enhancers because it makes you want to grab another one right away. I mean, that might just be candy in general, I suppose. But this one is good. I would eat these. I'm not sure how many calories actually. Let's not worry about that right now or ever. But yeah, this is really nice. I like it. Sweet, fruity, nice smell. I will give this 8 out of 10 natto. Itadakimasu. I should have said that before, I suppose, but anyway, let's move on. Next up, we get the Yuzu Zuffle, made by Gâteau de Voyage. Soufflé in French means to puff up, it says here. And we think you will agree, this light cake is extremely fluffy. The subtle flavors of yuzu entangled with butter for an indulgent snack that goes well with any coffee or tea. It is vegetarian this time. Sweet flavor again. Common allergens are milk, eggs, wheat, and soy. And it also contains alcohol, apparently. German in me got triggered. There's a lemon on the outside. And you can see that it's like a kind of pastry from the outside. So you can basically gather what it will be like, what it will taste like once you put this in your mouth. So it is straightforward. Not the most interesting packaging. I would probably walk past it in the aisles. So I will give this 5 out of 10 natto for the packaging. I think that's fair. Smells like pastry. I think you could guess that it's gonna be sweet, but mostly because people know what this kind of pastry will taste like. This kind of souffle. Oops, crumbly. Gotta be careful here. Let's have a taste. Wow, that's some very nice cake. Very spongy, sweet, but not too sweet, I would say. Yeah, this would go well with coffee. Actually, I'm gonna I'm gonna probably savor a little bit of it, to be fair. Not fair to you, but fair to me, because I won't have this with tea. Instantly a sweet aroma, a little bit of a lemon zest you can taste as well. I like that. I like it a lot. Let's give this, I mean, I am generous today, 8 out of 10 natto, because this tastes almost as good as natto, right? Okay. Next up we got Shinshu no Koibito. This crunchy snack hails from Nagano Prefecture, which used to be called Shinshu. The prefecture is famous for its apples, so maker Takashito created these apple-flavored goodies as souvenirs. The snack's texture and taste remind us of biting into a crisp autumnal fruit. The flavor is sweet again, not vegetarian. Common allergens are milk, eggs, fish, tree, not fish tree, but fish, tree nuts, wheat and soy. Let's have a taste, or have a look first. It says this gift comes with the imagination of joy of the recipient. And this can make people pleased when it's found out. I'm definitely very pleased that this comes with the imagination of joy of me, the recipient. Fantastic. I like these little quirky English phrases that the Japanese write on some, well, signs in public or on products. Like this one might not be the most correct to English-speaking ears, but definitely cute and makes it special in a way. So I like that. And the packaging, I mean, there's an apple on it and some Japanese that I cannot read, but I don't know, it would get me curious, I think, especially with this text. I think the text makes it, so I would give this 7 out of 10 natto. Because even though, I mean, it is interesting, but it is written in such small letters that it might be hard to spot. So let's have a taste. Okay, oh, on the back. There's something on the back, dried fruit. I already read what's inside and I forgot. That's fantastic. Short-term memory. Smells sweet. Don't smell any apples. Wow, this is nice. There's a wafer, and because I think I ate it the wrong way around, the wafer kind of stuck to my tongue. It's very thin, like very crunchy. And the difference of textures in here is really interesting as well. Let me bite in it from the right side, I think. Yes, the crunch on the top of your teeth, that's amazing. And then even more structured bottom. Because there's some caramelized apple, I think. You can taste the apple a little bit, but more of the sugar, obviously. But it's a nice balance between the sweet, the apple, the fruity stuff, and the wafer. The wafer isn't too overpowering, it's mostly just there for texture, I think, and a little bit of sweetness. It's really nice. It's a very delicate balance, I like it. This will actually get 10 out of 10 nattos. Because this is as delicious as natto. Wow. Sugoi ne, desu ne. I can't really speak Japanese. Next up is a dried persimmon mochi made by Seiki. These sweet and squishy mochi are flavored with hoshigaki, or dried persimmon. If you've never had a persimmon before, they are that fruit that tastes like honey and cinnamon. People have created hoshigaki for over 1,000 years. Damn. Interesting. The flavor is sweet again, it is vegetarian. A common allergen in here is milk. Packaging, very boring, but it shows you what's inside easily. I doubt this will be sold like this. I mean, maybe, not sure. This looks like something maybe a local vendor somewhere in a street market would have out, and then the price sign underneath. So I can't judge it too harshly, I guess, but I mean, that's what we're here for, judging and rating. So this gets 3 out of 10 natto. It looks a little bit like, I guess, an egg white with an egg inside. Kind of cute, I guess, but still. Okay, let's move on to smelling. Doesn't smell like much so far. Let's bite in it, I suppose. Very squishy and soft. Almost like an egg yolk. Like a little bit of a rice flavor since this is mochi. Sweet. Can't taste much. Yeah, now it's coming, the orange flavor. But definitely, if you know mochi, this typical mochi texture. Sticky, spongy, gooey, sweet, almost a little bit like gelatin, I suppose, just denser. And first you get this little bit of rice taste in your mouth, and then the orange comes through. I'm not sure how popular mochi are with foreigners in Japan usually. But for me, it's something very special because it's exclusively Japanese, as far as I know at least. And I've only ever tasted it in Japanese stores, whether it was here in Germany, in Düsseldorf, there's some Japanese stores that sell it, or in Tokyo. I've always liked it. For me, the texture is nice and the taste is nice as well. But I mean, it's not the greatest candy I've ever eaten, but it's very nice. I will give this 7 out of 10 natto. Next up is black candy, black sesame soft candy, I should say, made by Romance Seika. Sweet and just a little nutty, these black sesame treats are seriously chewy. Japan's top dairy products come from Hokkaido, so Hokkaido-based maker Romance Seika incorporated creamy Hokkaido milk into the soft chews. It's not vegetarian and the common allergens are milk and soy. I mean, from the outside packaging, I would guess this is like a bonbon, kind of a hard candy that you just suck on, I suppose, for a while, and it looks like it would be licorice taste. Since I, again, cannot read Japanese, if I saw this, I would be like, oh, this is probably a licorice candy. And it says Romance Hokkaido.jp on the back, so the company, I guess. If I, as a tourist, would see this, I mean, I would be curious, but I wouldn't necessarily know what it's all about. And that's a downside for me. The design with the ring is kind of nice, though. Looks kind of stylish. Okay, let's open this up. This packaging gets 5 out of 10 natto, because I say so. Okay, let's have a look. It does smell like nuts a little bit, faintly. Very chewy. You wouldn't expect it, I don't think. Like if you didn't know, and instantly the nut flavor hits. And the sesame, interesting combination. Never had something like this before. Something is sticking to my teeth. So it's kind of like licorice in that sense, I suppose. Or like a caramel bonbon. I like it. I'm not sure how many of these I would eat necessarily, but it's good. It's not a bad candy at all. You just like to, need to like sesame and nuts, I suppose, and gooey stuff. Sticky gooey stuff. So every now and then, one of these will probably not hurt. I don't know, nothing too amazing for me, but really nice at the same time. 6 out of 10 natto, because we need to reserve the upper top spaces for things I'm really amazed by. Next up is a Musk Melon Boucher, I guess. Not sure if I pronounced that correctly. Made by Ichifuji Seika. A Boucher is a bite-sized pastry with a sweet filling in between 2 buns. Maker Ichifuji Seika incorporates real cantaloupe juice in the luscious cream. If you can't bite into a fresh melon right now, this is the next best thing, it says. So that's pretty cool. Flavor is sweet, it's not vegetarian, and common allergens are milk, egg, sweet, and soy. Let me say that I really like the packaging, because I like melons, and I like melon flavored stuff, so this instantly gives you the hint, or I mean, it tells you this is with melon, and I would be like, yes, and it even says Melon Boucher in Romanji, I guess, that's how you say it, right? In our letters. The rest is in Japanese, I think. Actually, no. We found a taste we would like you to know. Please try it. Oh, that's kind of cute. I like it. It says it here in the round area. I like that. That's very cool. And I will try it, thank you very much. So I will give this packaging because it is straightforward. It tells you kind of what it is, I suppose, if you know what a boucher is. I didn't really, I mean, you can kind of see it from the back. It keeps you guessing though, but from the feel of it, you can kind of guess that it's like a bun, a pastry kind of thing. 7 out of 10 natto for the packaging. There we go. Okay, oh wow, the smell hits you instantly with lemon smell. I love that, like honey melon. Cantaloupe. Ooh, nice. It's like a sesame kind of bun. It looks like it a little bit, but it's not. Super fluffy, like breaks away instantly. And it melts in your mouth. Must mean it's like 99% sugar. Amazing. Wow, that's nice. Very sweet, but not too overpowering. And if you love this melon taste, this trademark, or not this trademark, this typical melon taste of these kind of candies, then you will like this too. This is nice. Or like melon ice cream or something. There's something in the middle, a goo. Let's see what the goo tastes like. cream. Makes it very fresh, way less dry that way. Because before I just had like kind of the bun, the pastry. But with the inside in combination, it's very fresh. Still melony, but inside is a little bit of a zest. This is really nice, I like it, but probably best to be had also with tea and coffee. So I will give this 8 out of 10 natto, because I really like melon. There we go. Next up are Funvari Meijin Mochi Puffs. Gomadare Mochi, made by Ichigo Seika. These mochi puffs disappear like snowflakes on your tongue. Wow, okay. Bringing with them a delicious taste. This flavor is Gomadare Mochi, because it tastes like the sweet black sesame sauce you'd pour on mochi and other desserts. I never had that, I don't think. Don't be surprised if you finish this light crispy puff in one sitting. Flavor is sweet, it is vegetarian, and the common elegance in here are soy. In the packaging, kind of like looks like a cobweb, like a very fine spider web on here. There's just the name of the company here, Ichigo Seika, the homepage address on here, and then Japanese that I cannot read. You can kind of glance through it. It looks a little bit like moldy inside. Not too appealing. I'm not sure if I would buy these if I didn't know what awaits. Packaging is interesting though. I would give this 5 out of 10 natto for the packaging. Okay, let's open it up. Yeah. Can smell the sesame. This looks moldy as well, but I don't think it is. I hope not. I don't think so. This is not that old, so see what I mean? But it's like sesame, obviously. So let's give this a try. Wow, okay. They weren't lying. It just instantly collapsed. I mean, it's just very sweet and it like crumbles instantly, which is kind of cool. Does this give you any sustenance? I mean, maybe, sugar, probably. And yeah, again, if you like sesame, you will probably enjoy this, especially since this is kind of a surprise in your mouth. I will have one more. Yeah. Very crispy and flaky, and then it just dissolves. Just kind of fun. It's a fun candy, because it gives you different experiences, texture-wise, you know. I appreciate that. And the taste is nice as well. Sweet, but not like super sweet. But then again, I am probably the wrong person to ask about sweetness, because I like things that are sweet. So to me, not really anything is too sweet, not most things. Unless your teeth start hurting when you bite on something. That's probably a little bit too sweet. This is really good. I will give this 9 out of 10 natto for the taste and texture, because it's very interesting, an experience. Next up is Matcha Azuki Crunch, made by BH, or B, I guess. A flurry of puffed rice, Azuki red bean and matcha tastes combine to pack a flavor punch. Crispy, crunchy and utterly impossible not to devour after your first bite. These verdant treats will show you that it is easy being green. Flavor is sweet again, vegetarian, yes. Common elegance, milk, wheat and soy. Packaging is it doesn't tell you anything. Like it says Kyoto on here, so it means they're probably from the prefecture of Kyoto. But other than that, not too much information. There's something like an earth kind of shape on here, or like a circular shape with a grid. I'm not sure, maybe that hints to a wafer or something. I would think, if I didn't know better, which I don't, because I already forgot what I read. Yeah, I don't know, not a great packaging, to be honest. Looks kind of cute, but I will give this like 4 out of 10 natto, probably, for the packaging. Let's hope the taste and texture is better. Ooh, it already looks good though. Also green. Ooh, matcha. I like matcha so much. This looks interesting as well. Definitely looks crispy and crunchy, like something I would probably enjoy. Something that I will probably enjoy. Okay, let's give this a taste. That's my weakness. Crunchy and sweet, wow. And matcha flavored. You know these Kit Kat matcha flavored, similar to that? Like the inside of it, basically. It was very good. This is basically that without the chocolate outside. Kind of like a cornflakes mix with nuts and matcha. This is my candy. This is really good. Taste-wise, this is a 10 out of 10 natto. I don't even have to think about it. It's really nice. Next up, Benimo Purple Yam Pie, made by Hanamaru Creation. Benimo is a purple yam known for its striking color, a natural sweetness and superfood status. For this hand pie, the sweet Benimo filling is balanced by the buttery pie crust. Hiroshima-based maker Hanamaru Creation incorporates Benimo from Okinawa, which is renowned for its sweet yams. Flavor is obviously sweet. It's not vegetarian. Common allergens are milk, eggs, wheat and soy. First up, the packaging. I like it. It's cute, like there's a heart in here, I think. That it's supposed to be a heart. Maybe it's part of like a kanji or something. Just like a little gimmick, I suppose. And you can see the actual pie inside. So that's pretty cool. I like that. It says good creation, Hanamaru. That's kind of cute as well. And here the little, what is it? Almost looks like fish swimming on the bottom here. It's kind of nice, and the golden accents here. I like the packaging. The pink pops out, like you would instantly see it, I think. So this is probably a 7 out of 10 nattos for the packaging. Let's open it up and see what this yam is all about. A smell, I mean the pastry smells like pastry. And it hides the other smells. Let's bite into it. Very nice. It's kind of like a mochi, like a Benimo mochi, I guess, inside, surrounded by a pastry. The pastry is a little bit moist, not too thick. A nice savory balance to the sweetness inside. First you taste like the pastry and then it hits you with the Benimo flavor. It's really good. The inside almost has like a kidney bean kind of texture. When you chew down on a kidney bean, you know, but it's good because it's sweet and it mixes very well with the other stuff in here. Again, this might also be something you would eat with coffee or tea. Takes you a while to finish, but very nice. Not my absolute favorite, but very nice. I would say 8 out of 10 natto for this one. Next up is Mike Popcorn Yuzu Pepper, made by Japan Frito-Lay. Mike Popcorn was Japan's first domestic popcorn brand, and now they produce bold and exciting flavors like yuzu pepper. To make the seasoning, yuzu peel is added to chopped chili peppers and salt, and then aged. The result is slightly spicy and citrusy snack you won't want to put down. It is a savory flavor. It's not vegetarian. Common allergens are milk, eggs, fish, wheat and soy. The packaging definitely pops out. At first I thought it might be potato chips, but then you see the actual popcorn on here, which is kind of cool. But it's kind of also confusing because there's like melons on here. I would maybe think this is like a melon flavor, and there's even like a cabbage or salad, I think it's salad on here. Not sure what that refers to because I don't read Japanese or speak Japanese, but it says popcorn in romaji, so I would know what this is about. This popcorn would probably suggest or suspect melon flavor, not pepper, but I mean, who really cares? If there's a surprise inside, that's fine. The packaging is well done. It stands out. This is Mike Popcorn, and I will probably give it a try, even though I might think it is potato chips at first. I will give this packaging 8 out of 10 natto. Let's open it up. By now I would know it's not melon. It's definitely pepper, kind of. Maybe I wouldn't even know at first, to be honest. Let's have a taste. Okay, wow, it's so different from all the other stuff. The pepper, the pepper taste hits late. At first you like salt, and then, okay, pretty soon after, you can notice that it's pepper. The popcorn is nice, but obviously pre-made and not fresh. So it's crunchy, but not super crunchy, but not cardboard either. So it's fine, but I like it. It's definitely different, and I'm all for changing it up every now and then, you know? So standard popcorn with a little bit of a pepper flavor and something else I can't quite put down. But I enjoy this. It's very nice. Not like my absolute favorite, obviously, but I would give this 7 out of 10 natto probably. Next up is Karito Crunchy Yaga Curry, made by Realize Planning. In the fall, nothing warms you better than a hot bowl of Japanese curry. This rice cracker's main flavor is curry powder, which contains delicious ingredients like black pepper and cumin. So this is a savory flavor again, not vegetarian, and the common allergens are milk, fish, wheat and soy. Let's have a look at the packaging. Definitely, I mean, it shows you a curry, very nice brown curry on the front with some rice, and it shows you fries. So I guess you kind of would think fry-looking curry crackers. Easy. Other than that, there's nothing in romaji on here, I don't think. But I mean, it's enough to figure out what it is. You can even feel in the packaging, like the little fry crackers, rice crackers. I suppose. I mean, it kind of looks a little bit bland. Not shabby though. Maybe 6 out of 10 natto for this packaging. Okay, let's open it up. Wow, it hits you strong with the curry smell even, the fry here. It's nice though, I like curry. Super crunchy. More like a potato chip than a rice cracker. Like very crunchy on the outside, and then it gets like a little bit more soft on the inside. Like how do you describe that in English? I struggle. We call it mehlig in German, floury. Like a normal potato chip though, I would say. Very savory. I like the curry taste. It's nice. Hits you all the way through. Yeah, until you swallow basically. The flavor stays consistently strong. Stays on your fingers too, the seasoning. I'm a sucker for anything potato chips with a flavor that I enjoy. So this is right up my alley, even though it's not potato, it's rice apparently. But I would give this 9 out of 10 natto because I like this. It's a personal rating, if you haven't noticed yet. Next up, we got a Yuzu salt Cois rice cracker. 100% butchered this, that's why I had to read it. Made by Morihaku Seika. Do you want to try another yuzu flavored snack? This small but mighty rice cracker is flavored with yuzu and salted koji, fermented rice, and umami-rich seasoning popular in the Tohoku region. It's savory, not vegetarian. Common allergens are wheat and soy. There's an orange on here. I would think this is an orange cracker or a pastry, kind of. Probably like a cookie, an orange cookie, I would think. It has this slight cobweb texture on here again, but this is kind of cute. The color I like that they added here, the orange, the yellow, and the blue, and the red here. It's quite nice contrast. And then that you can see the product is nice as well, I think. Yeah, I might give this a try, so I will give this like 7 out of 10 natto for the packaging. Let's have a smell. Yeah, now you can smell that it's a rice cracker and a little bit of a fruit, I think. Very airy and crunchy at the same time. There's a lot of air inside, that's what I wanted to say. It's like holes. Makes it more crunchy, I guess. I'm not the biggest rice cracker fan usually. This is interesting though. It's very much though like a flavored kind of cracker. You can still very much taste the blandness of the cracker through the seasoning, which kind of ruins it for me because then, I mean, you also taste kind of like, what was it, the orange or yuzu? And it's more in the background though, I would say. It's not a bad thing if you like these rice crackers, and the flavor is definitely not too overpowering, so that can be nice. But not my absolute favorite. It's like salty as well though. Nice, but not amazing. I will give this 6 out of 10 natto. Which candies did you like the most? Let me know in the comments below. Should I review more of these Japanese candies in another video? Also let me know by leaving a like if you enjoyed the video and subscribing if you haven't yet. And check out my social media in the video description, like my Meisterlense Instagram account is always filled with goodies from my private life and my nature photography hobby and all of that. There's much more to discover on getgermanized.de, my landing page as well. There you will have all the information you ever wanted about me and Get Germanized. So check that out if you like, and apart from that, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to get Germanized. Goodbye and auf Wiedersehen. Sayonara.